traffic, as Diana mentioned, and I am the program manager for and policy planning and analysis in water services. And I'll just provide you a quick overview today of who Metro Vancouver Water Utility is and the guiding principles and goals of the Drinking Water Management Plan. So in 2024, which is this year, we're celebrating the 100-year anniversary of the Greater Vancouver Water District, which is the legal name for the Metro Vancouver Water Services, or the water utility. So the Greater Vancouver Water District began 100 years ago, which is today's organization to provide water services collectively to the region. So Metro Vancouver's role is to provide a reliable source of high-quality drinking water to the region now and for future generations. So our services or our role includes protecting our water supply areas. This is where our source reservoirs are, storing, treating, and ensuring the quality of our water, supplying drinking water directly to our member jurisdictions, upgrading, maintaining, and expanding our system, promoting water conservation, and planning for the future. Metro Vancouver member jurisdictions, which include municipalities, a Treaty First Nation, and electoral area, are responsible for providing water to residents and businesses. And I'll show a graphic shortly that shows that. So Metro Vancouver's drinking water system reliably stores, treats, and delivers high-quality drinking water to 2.8 million people who live in this region every day. This is a short overview of the drinking water system. So as I mentioned, Metro Vancouver provides the high-quality drinking water to the region. So back in 1924, when the Greater Vancouver Water District was established to provide a long-term, drinking water supply structure for the region. So the regional water utility supplies drinking water in bulk as a wholesaler to 18 municipalities, 1 electoral area, and 1 Treaty First Nation. So we have 3 protected water supply areas that you can see on the map here. They're all in the north of the region, and they contain our source water reservoirs, and they cover approximately 60,000 hectares. The system itself comprises of 6 mountain storage lakes, 5 water supply dams, 2 water treatment facilities, over 520 kilometers of transmission mains, 27 in-system storage reservoirs, 19 pump stations, and 8 rechlorination stations. The system treats and distributes an average of 1 billion liters of drinking water every day. And during the summer, that can go up to 1.5 billion liters or more than that. This is a graphic that shows the responsibilities for supplying water to the region, and it's split between Metro Vancouver and its members. So as you can see here, Metro Vancouver as I mentioned, is the wholesale supplier of water and is responsible for steps 1 to 7 on this graphic or on this diagram. And these responsibilities include managing and protecting the water supply areas, treating and monitoring water quality at the source and throughout the Metro Vancouver network, and transmitting the drinking water to local distribution networks. So our member jurisdictions are responsible for getting the drinking water to homes and businesses. So on the diagram, these are steps 8 to 9. So they distribute water and monitor local system water quality within their boundaries. They recover costs from residents and businesses through property billing, and they enforce the law on watering restrictions. So our drinking water system reliably stores, treats, and delivers this high-quality water to 2.8 million people every day. But the system faces many pressures now and into the future. So I'll be going over that now. So this was just a quick overview of the Metro Vancouver system and responsibilities, and now we'll switch the discussion to talk about the challenges facing the water system. So since the last drinking water management plan update in 2011, the Metro Vancouver region has been experiencing changes that require us to adapt how we manage the supply and demand of drinking water. So things like population growth, climate change, and preparing for earthquakes influence how we store and deliver drinking water. So when people turn on the tap, they expect water to come out. And by updating the drinking water management plan, Metro Vancouver and its members can realign priorities to address those challenges facing our region and ensure that you can do that every time. You can turn your tap on and water will come out. So this uninterrupted drinking water service will continue to be provided now and into the future. So some of the challenges we're planning for over the next 10 years include rapid population growth. So approximately 4 million people will live in our region by 2042. Each of these people will use about 384 liters of drinking water per person per day. So we will need to build more water infrastructure to keep up with that increased demand. Climate change is impacting many aspects of our lives, and we can definitely see those changes happening. So with longer, hotter summers and more frequent drought conditions, we need to keep our reservoirs at a safe level. So rainfall refills our reservoirs during the winter and spring, and will continue to do so. But dry periods and higher water use in the summer lower the reservoir water levels, and it's getting drier. As you can see from the past few years, it's getting drier in the summer, and our reservoirs levels get lower, every year. So conserving water is a key tool to help us adapt to a changing climate. Earthquakes, again, are something everyone in this region and, mostly in the north west prepares for. So to ensure we're ready for those seismic events of all sizes, we perform regular seismic upgrades on our infrastructure. It's our job to ensure a reliable supply of high quality drinking water in Metro Vancouver. So the drinking water management plan will ensure we are prepared to face those challenges impacting our system. And we also want to hear your thoughts about these challenges and learn about any additional challenges you think we should be planning for. So by updating the drinking water management plan, Metro Vancouver and its members can realign priorities to address these identified challenges. So are there any other challenges you think we could face with managing drinking water in the next 10 years that are not listed in the previous slide?